Welcome back to the boat. We made it. It's a bit blowy, a bit windy today, but look, the frame, she actually welded up really nice in the end. Really happy how it's all come up. Looks great, nice and strong. How good is that? We've got some panels that we can start doing some bulkheads and looking at the toilet area. Yeah. Now, it's been a while since I've been here because I've had a bit of a holiday. A couple of little clips from the holiday. It was a great trip. We went up to the Cape, right up to the top of Australia, and it was amazing. What a time. So now we're gonna have to quickly just sort out where we're up to, what we're doing with the boat, and I'll give it a quick clean up, get rid of some leaves. It actually rained last night and it is bone dry. That's the first time in a long time I've come here and there's like next to no leaves in there, no sticks, no water. That's amazing. We're getting there. Right, I'm just looking at this holding tank. I've just taken these fittings out. I know it's 38mm fitting. We've got to get some pipe to run to the waste. Now, one of these had a riser in it as an overflow, and we'll get some new O-rings. And the other one was the output, which had a Y junction off it. So let's clean this up quickly and mark out where it's got to go. Alright, let's have a look. So, what I'm thinking is I need to finish up this toilet base area. We're going to fiberglass it all up. I've just cleaned up this holding tank and got the old fittings out so we can get some new seals for it all. And I'm just looking where we're going to place this tank, and I've got to bolt it in, but for now what I want to do is just screw it on there, level it up, and then that gives us the location of it for where we run all the hoses. And then when we actually seal this panel in, we'll take it off, we'll drill the holes out where the screw fixings are, and we'll put some stainless steel bolts in to bolt it back at the end. And the next thing we want to do is put the bulkhead wall in, well, in here, from this post to the wall, thus creating our end wall in the head, where the shower is going to be. So that's the next thing I need to do, but it's pretty windy out there. It's a bit blowy. We'll see how we go with those panels. Now, if that goes about there, where's the old screws? There. We don't want to get too high. Let's then kink the hose for the filler hose. We want that to be able to fill from just the boat rocking around in the water. So maybe it's going to come down to the water level where it can keep filled. Which means it'll have to sort of go about there. Let's just pop a screw in that. Oh gosh. It was sort of about there, wasn't it? That's past that. Oh, too far. Oh god. Oh, it's hard to hold things in place here, isn't it? I think there is where it needs to go. Maybe a little bit that way. No, back there. Back there. Okay. 555. 555. Beautiful. Alright, so we've got the curve measured up and marked out on the board. I'm just going to get the top of it done. It's pretty tricky to do in here, but it's just blowing a gale outside, so we're going to do it in here today. Now I want to cut out that piece so it's a bit easier to work around, and then we can mark the top of it across there. That took a little bit of playing around, but that's great. That'll come out to there, that'll come to there. She's sitting pretty tight. Oh yeah, that's tight. That's right on my line. We've got our waterproof sheet, bulkhead panel in. Come up a little bit actually. Still come up slightly. Get in there. Okay, it's in there. Anyway, it works. It's good. We can now clean all that edge up, ready for fiberglassing, and we'll get some marine sicca in everywhere first. And this is a good waterproof bulkhead panel. And then we've got to get another one for the shower part here. Yeah, actually. Let me think about that one. And the top piece here, we need to put something in there obviously, but we can put that in after, just a small piece. It's all going to get covered on this side, but it's got to be waterproof on this side. The top, it's just sitting proud of my timber here. I want it to be flat, so when I put the final sheeting over this area, it's nice and flat and level. So we've got the router, we've got the trimmer. We're going to just adjust it all and bring it back to 2 millimeters. Right. Alright, we've cleaned it, we've given it a blowout and let the dust settle. Now, I've got my marks here. 220 from the edge there. 240 there. 250 there. Beautiful, beautiful. And that one there. Excellent. Let's pop a couple of edge screws there. Let's give it all a good wipe down. Had a good blow down, but we need to give it a good wipe with some acetone. Right, we got metho. That's great. That's going to give this a clean for the adhesive to stick. We'll acetone it before we fiberglass. See how that sits against those screws. That's actually just sitting against those screws that we put in over here as a guide. And look at that. It's just dropped in exactly right. Alright, well let's put some goo on that edge. We're using Marine Flex. So this stuff, Marine Flex, waterproof, good sealant, fantastic. So okay, so look, we've got this glued in, it's flush with my timber, we've got it nice and tight against the wall, a bit more of a gap down here, but I've just given it a bit of a fill, and you can see I've just squished it back on this side, so we'll just do it, when that's cured, we'll get those screws out, and we'll run a second bead down this side, and that's going to hold it in place until we fiberglass it in. That's great. That looks really good. I'm really happy with that. We've got a nice waterproof bulkhead curved panel in place. These couple of straight ones are going to be a lot easier to fit. But next things to look at are the sump, the bottom of the shower. I've got to put another bit of timber along that edge underneath for that piece to sit in. Really just, yeah, we'll pop another piece under there. Let's get that done right now, so it's got time to cure. I just found this piece, and that is pretty much the right length to go straight under there. We'll button screw that up from underneath, straight into here. Maybe. It's going to be a bit tricky. That end will be fine. This end's going to be a bit of an angled one. Sometimes you're going to crawl in under the floor. Let's get it under here. Oh, this is a bit tricky. Oh, bits of stuff stabbing into you. Okay. Now I've pre-drilled some holes and countersunk them, ready to go. One with an angle. So, maybe here somewhere. Clean those bits off. Okay, there, there. We might have to go about there. Yeah, right there. Into there. And it's probably not going to be the last time I end up underneath the floor. I've got to clean up all these bits of timber and all these drips, and I've got to paint it all, bilge paint it all, everything. It's got to get bilge painted under here. Let's get this glue on. See that? Get the bit. Oh, I should have. Oh, that's better. I wonder if I can go a little bit back. Oh. Okay. Okay. Where's the hole? There it is. Line it up. Line it up. Line it up. Oh yeah, that's strong. Oh yeah. Oh, strong as. Let me get out of the way. Oh.